Y'all want to hear something absolutely diabolical in case you weren't already mad enough about how our healthcare system treats women? But back when I first started college, I have some hormonal issues, among other problems. But I started a period, which I did never really have periods, but I started a period, and it did not end. It just kept going. And it was so bad that I was having to spend days just like sitting in my bathtub because it was bad. I was bleeding to death. I was bleeding to death. So I ended up having to call my aunt, and she moved me out of college and ended up taking me to all these medical appointments. I was so anemic that I was leaving my key in the lock of my apartment. I was forgetting everything. I was repeating myself all the time. Mind you, I'm 20 years old at this point. My aunt brings me to live with her. She takes me to all these medical appointments. The nurses, when they get my iron test back, they straight up ask me how I'm still alive. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm not doing well. I used to pass out on my walk to work every day and then just peel myself back off the sidewalk, because what can you do? I'm too exhausted and out of it to advocate for myself much at this point, but they just start throwing birth control at me, and I go, well, can't I have like an ablation or something? Because I'm bleeding to death right now. They would throw the birth control at me and go, well, come back in a couple months. That's a couple more months of bleeding. I'm bleeding to death right now. Right now, it's happening right now. At first, they provided the excuse of I needed to get my iron content up a little bit higher before they did any kind of surgery because it would be really easy for me to die. That made sense. Except I get to a point with my iron content that I am able to get a surgery. I asked them again for the ablation. I have been bleeding to death. I'm missing school. I can't do anything. I can't even work a job because I can't stand up for long. I can barely think. I asked the doctors, ablation, hysterectomy, just get the thing out of me. It's killing me. It is killing me. And they go, what if your husband wants kids? I'm 20, I'm not married. No one will give me an ablation. Nobody will give me a hysterectomy. They just keep throwing birth control at me. I bleed for over 9 months straight. And the time it took to recover from that was insane. Meanwhile, I'm still having horrible pain. I do get married, ex-husband now. I get married. He goes to get a vasectomy. Do you know what it took for him to get a vasectomy? A 5-minute Zoom call. I spent years going to doctors in serious pain, actually dying, bleeding to death. Nobody would help me because my future husband might want kids. I'm gonna not marry somebody who wants kids anyway. Also, I definitely can't have kids if I'm dead. A 5-minute Zoom call. A 5-minute Zoom call.